Блин, я надеюсь, что это финишная прямая, последний стрим. Смотря как я буду следовать гайду из интернета. Может быть, реально затуплю и все, пипец. Здравствуй, 12-й стрим. Ой, Оп.
This might be the path.
Да-да-да, почему-то не сохраняются предыдущие действия. Ну, перед сохранением.
This way.
Приходится повторно это же проходить.
Is this the right path?
Слава богу, хоть совсем немножко.
I think I may.
Связаться, вот так вот.
Jerry.
Hello?
Jerry, so far I haven't been able to advance to the clearing. I need to be careful and not lose sight of my goal. My waking mind is starting to dream, to dissolve. Zarov,
Ладно,
but you
ты
appear...
говорил уже это всё.
But I'm stuck. What can I?
You,
I'm
but
stuck
while
here.
He is leading Zarov's
Понимаешь,
I know a danger. Take this.
This looks familiar.
You need to summon him,
деревях какая-то.
like you did once before. Even if we may all come to regret it. But when you...
Hello? Oh, magician? He's gone. What was that noise?
That would be me,
Not another crow.
Raven.
Not another. Wait, you can talk.
Some even say
Так, все, на этом я остановилась в тот раз. Оп.
Hello? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course. You're right in front of me, aren't you?
Who are you?
If you want a name, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I'm only a raven. Actually, I live in the clearing of the first tree.
The clearing of the first tree. That's where I need to go. Do you know the right way?
I can't find it myself. Everything's changed here, especially with all those strangers hanging around now.
You live in the clearing of the first tree?
Он
Yes,
же только что
But I
это
thought the
сказал.
first tree wasn't the real tree. How can anyone live there?
that's easy. Everyone leaves behind a memory when departing from the clearing of the first tree. A raven like me visited the clearing in a dream. When he left, I stay behind as a memory of the tree.
So you're just a memory.
Just? I think that's a whole lot. The first tree remembers many things. Even after its time had ended, it remained rooted in the woods. It knows the secrets of the forest.
What kind of place is this?
You're at the threshold between dream and reality.
Dream and reality?
Dreamers come to visit my clearing in their dreams. Everyone knows how to get to this place. A sleeper knows the way. Wah!
But I'm not asleep, and I can't find the way.
That makes two of us. A voice just now said that you could ask someone for help.
Yes, but how?
He said that you've done it before. Somebody came here once to meditate about his past. He thought up this wheel.
What wheel?
This wheel. If you turn the wheel, the crossroads will show you paths that are hidden deep in your soul. Places you have seen. Places you are going to see. And places that have shaped your life. Even if you never realized it, perhaps it can help you. But they are not true paths, just windows or images. I don't know much about these things. I'm only a raven.
Who did you see here?
First, there were 4 strange-looking lizards who followed a tall man into the clearing. From the opposite direction, next came a rabbit with funny eyes.
The Marquis!
I flew after him, but he entered your world. I could not follow him there,
Why not?
because I come from here, from the memories of the first tree. There is no place for me outside of
Блин,
dreams.
прикольный ворон, мне нравится.
If I were to enter your world, something or someone would be lost in my place. Ah! But there are a few who can move about in your realities without disturbing the
Невермор
balance.
будет?
They animate rocks
Или я
and
уже пропустила
plants
этот
and
момент?
thus walk between
отсылочка.
dream and reality.
Oh, I think I know someone like that.
Екс.
What was that thing with the wheel again?
A voice just now said that you could ask someone for help.
Yes, but how?
If you turn the wheel, the crossroads will show you paths that are hidden deep in your soul. Places you have seen, places you are going to see. Perhaps it can help you, but they are not
So
true
perhaps.
paths, just windows or images. I don't know much about these things. I'm only a raven.
I'll keep trying my luck. See you later.
Wow, good luck.
Ой, спасибо. Такой красный. О,
This is where the paths cross.
а здесь?
This is where the paths cross.
А здесь?
This is where the paths cross.
Окей. Запинка в туман. А. Ну, посмотрим, что это за фигня.
The paths have changed. How very strange. They're not even paths anymore. Almost looks like windows to different
Francisco.
places.
О, мой мир. Ладно.
That's one of the cannons belonging to the guards of Mousewood. It looks like I might be able to stick in my hand from here. How strange, indeed. I now have a handful of black powder.
Ничего не можем сделать. А тут что?
Ooh, a cozy campfire. I think there's even someone sitting there. Whoever they may be, I'm going to borrow a log of wood. Ouch, hot. Now what?
Ой. А?
There's nothing to light it with. Ow, wee!
А, понятно.
I almost burnt my finger. Before I start a fire,
Ясненько. Надо что-то другое сделать перед этим.
he looks familiar. Hello, old friend. He reminds me of home. I think I saw
Затопленный.
this bridge before. On television. Looks like nobody lives in those houses anymore. Almost like
Так,
my
стоп.
home, the last time I saw it.
Только не говорите, что это кадр из New Beginning, блин. Затопленный Сан-Франциско. Боже, не надо мне этих флешбеков вьетнамских, ладно? У меня обе уже достали, если честно. Я просто тут ради сюжета теперь сижу и все. Даже озвучки нету, а я сижу. Терпеливо. Очень. Посмотрим, что и что тут есть.
Heave! Oh!
Больно. Вау.
I think it's stuck in the ice.
Бедняга.
This stone looks like the one by the brook near the Temple of the Moths. A tree walker symbol has been carved onto it. The same symbol I drew on the face of the rock toad. Is that a wire cutter? Looks like someone tried to stuff it in the case. I'm not planning on dragging that thing along. Hands off. Hey, this is the dwarves' locker,
Точно.
and it is still locked. Isn't that the Mousewood Town Hall? I think I can reach the nets from here. Ha! I swiped a few acorns. Funny, they're so small. Looks like I'm no longer the size of a mouse. I hope this won't plunge the people of Mousewood into an acornomic crisis. Oh well, it's all for a good cause.
Вот мне просто очень интересно.
The syrup got quite hard. The brush is all brushed out.
Ну, облезла я, облезла. Какая разница? Вот как я должна догадаться, что надо вот этой палкой сковырнуть? Вот
Man,
это?
I hope this is just an
Просто
illusion.
как?
Wouldn't want to be arrested as a burglar.
Я
after all.
пыталась сделать это раньше, когда была в Машелесе.
I've
Это
pried
не
the door
работало.
open. Oh, no.
А тут типа
Stick
сработало, да,
broke.
вот так вот. Совершенно случайно. Что надо сделать? Что? Взять белый перец и вот сюда обсыпануть?
Maybe it'll work here as well.
Какого хрена вообще, что?
Now, I used the powder to draw the symbol of the tree walkers. I hope this counts.
И что же ты сделал? Белый перец комбинируем с порохом.
Okay,
Ну это, видимо, все вот здесь написано.
there's a weird symbol. How he made, after drawing on rock, a
Рисуй
symbol
на
all in
камне
white.
белым,
Grinding white to powder makes it
Белый
right.
перец.
Then add black in turn.
порох,
The kind you black and white as they combine.
сосуд.
The inside of your vessel line. Then three
Сосуд.
more things. Tree skin, tree fruit. And lastly but not,
Кору,
at the
вот
crossroads,
дерево.
set the
Подождите. Че, в кружку, что ли? Господи, бедная кружка, что она только не пережила? Ну, ё-моё.
It's in.
Хватит ее эксплуатировать. Добавь вот это.
No.
Так,
Also in.
добавь вот это, потом что вот это.
No.
Я не пойму, что есть разница?
Also.
В какую сторону добавлять? Серьезно? Ну почему? Какая
Okay,
разница-то,
everything is
чел? Ёшки-матрёшки.
There's a weird symbol in the post. How
Так,
after then black and then three more things.
Мгм.
At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the.
Центр.
Set the circle bang on fire.
Зажги.
The car.
Типа... вот так?
I think I've got everything I need. I wonder if it'll work, even though I've modified the recipe a little.
Теперь нам нужно горящее полено. Верните мне его срочно. Оп. Так, подожди, стоп. Я вот тут еще не смотрела.
From here I can see the sea. I can almost smell the salt water. This is really better than TV.
Да. Все может быть.
Ouch! Hot! Now what?
Поджигаем.
This had better work.
Your name. Tell me your name.
I'm Jerry. Jerry Hazelnut.
Jeremiah Human.
Ядрён батон. Что?
How were you able to summon me to this place?
Что?
I drew a circle of powder on the crossroads.
Very few have knowledge of this ritual. It takes inner strength to complete it successfully. Only the strong are worthy of our magic. Walking between worlds, I can see strength within you. So why did you call me?
I need help so I can find the Great Zorro.
I need...
Заров.
Да хрень еще.
Zarov. He dares to leave his world? I never thought he could be that strong. Maybe I was wrong about him.
The old magician said I should ask you for help.
Aro Molina. That is why your spell did not release me. That is why I am still trapped in the crystal. Of course,
В каком кристалле?
he allows me no more than these few words. But even that is a miracle. What you are doing must be very important to him.
I'm
Помогите мне.
stuck here. All the parts are leading me in circles.
This place is now a trap, leading back to
It's a trap.
itself. A dark spell must have been cast. Whoever cast it must have had a brilliant teacher.
But how do I get out of here?
A trap like this always has a way to allow the one who set it to pass through it unharmed. I sense that you are carrying a magical coin. The spell it bears is very familiar to me, but it is not perfect. I just bestowed a gift upon you. The coin will now show you the path when you carry it through this place. Follow its light, but you must take heed. Wandering aimlessly in this place forever might be a mercy compared to what awaits you when you follow the coin's lead.
Who was that? A friend of yours?
No,
Понятия
I
не
don't
имею.
think so.
You might want to try what the masked magician told you. You will no longer need these places. I hope you find your way to the clearing, although I would much prefer to keep chatting with you.
Is this the right path now?
Так,
Is
подожди.
this the right way?
Так, стоям, подождите. О, она светится.
This might be the path.
А, то есть это лабиринт.
Is this the right way?
Так я не понял, в смысле. А, чего? А чё тогда тут светилось-то, блин? Блин, ты
This way. Maybe.
красота.
Here. This is good.
Так, дай сюда. Все? Все спокойно?
This might be the path. Oh man, I think I moved. I wish. Maybe I can get through to the mob.
Зачем?
This might be the path. This must be the clearing. The clearing of the first tree. Wow.
I see a volunteer who would like to participate in this magic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give him a hand?
They must be the trees. The curse is drawing in here. They must be the curse. It's really amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a volunteer.
Офигеть, а как он на самой главной, самой важной поляне появился и делает больно этому дереву.
With my clairvoyance, I looked right into your heart. He sent you. A child. Jeremiah, I was once just like you. Then I faced the cruel reality. The facts. I became a grown-up when he locked me out of those incredible worlds. But our world is not a place for magic. No matter how brilliant you are, success is impossible. But I'm sure he didn't tell you that.
Nothing is impossible.
Only for him. You will soon realize that. He should never have sent you. He will soon come to realize his
Беси меня, говори быстрее.
Perhaps
С
he will
последних сил
grieve
держу,
for
чтобы не
you
пропускать
more than he
твой
did
монолог.
for me.
What a lame performance.
You still have much to learn. The audience,
давай.
they love only me. But we have wasted enough time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am banishing this boy into the wood of the first tree.
Внутри.
No!
And
Слишком
that,
велик.
honorable audience, is magic! Is magic!
Jerry, can you hear me? We haven't got much time. My magic isn't strong enough to ward off Zarov's curse for long. He banished you into the first tree. I tried to shield your mind from the clutches of his black magic as best I could. Do not falter, Jerry. Be on your guard. Zarov's spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree. Others must be trapped in its magical wood as well. Go and find them. Do not succumb to fear, Jerry. You must not give up. Must not give up. Not give up. Give up.
Must give up. You must give up.
Where am I? I must have fallen asleep.
The lazy boy fell asleep right in front of a portal tree.
And he wants to be a tree walker?
Ой, жечь
What
крышки.
a sacrilege.
Ah,
Господи.
Plato,
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
strangers? But I am Jerry. He thinks that cardboard figure is me, and he doesn't remember me at all.
What wretch is this, daring to disturb the quiet of the wood?
Жеб, это ты?
The toad croaked angrily. It really didn't
Великая
like being
большая
woken up.
жеба. Оу.
Whoa! It's a gigantic toad from the forest.
Silly little Jerry was actually dumb enough to approach a dangerous, gigantic
глаза.
monster toad.
Блин, страшно.
I should talk to it. Maybe it knows how I can get out of here.
An excellent idea. Silly little Jerry is completely befuddled.
You mean I'm a lousy friend because I won't give you my bike?
What have we
Боже,
here?
это
Listen
глаза.
to me. The Curse of Zaroff. Act 1. Silly little Jerry. I am not silly.
Hated by all woodlanders.
No, that's a lie.
An obnoxious moocher through and through.
That's not true.
Finally trampled to death by the
Ой,
angry rock toad.
Жестоко.
Who would write this nasty stuff?
What a crybaby!
Братья
Nothing is like
ежики.
it seems.
You must
Ну,
give
один ежик и крот
The
наш.
spell nails have darkened the
Герой.
soul of the first tree.
Just give it up.
The lizards.
А вот кто слева стоит, я что-то не пойму. Какой-то демон.
Zaroff.
Hooray for Zaroff!
Сердечко на башке. Жук, что ли, какой-то. С рогами.
I must stop Zaroff.
Woohoo! Jerry!
Curses.
Too large boulders.
That were much too heavy for puny little Jerry.
Да я могу и горы свернуть
Huh, I'll show you.
ради цели. О,
See?
чё это?
Oh, Mum was right. Milk does do a body good.
Of course, I didn't mean it that way.
But that's...
Jerry ignored the inconspicuous, absolutely insignificant nail.
the evil spell nail the old magician mentioned. Huh, the rock toad's in the way. I need to think of something.
You mean I'm a lousy friend because I won't give you my bike?
Silly little Jerry had never seen such pointy thorns.
Короче, еще стрим на 2, да? Не считая этого. Зашибись.
Of course, I didn't mean it that way.
Ну, хоть думать не надо. А то я бы просто все бы тут разъебала.
Is that supposed to be me?
What do you think?
Платон, очнись.
The thorn bushes are in the way.
Silly little Jerry had never seen such pointy thorns. Their pointiness made the boy, who was a coward in the first place, tremble with fear.
Pointiness. No, the bush's thorns are way too pointy.
Реально острые на ковре.
Wussy boy!
Hey! Come up here yourself and fight your way through the shrubbery. Huh, knew it. The toad's breathing rather heavily. No wonder, it's got these ugly posters sticking all over its body. I'll try to tear off the posters.
Ой-ой-ой. Каштанчики.
I'm going to squish you.
Хорошо играет
It won't
свою
let me
роль.
get any closer.
You spell disaster for everyone. You used us.
You want to hitch a ride on my bike, but I need to deliver the mail.
Jerry didn't care what the frog said because he was too lazy to walk.
What? But it wasn't like that at all.
Какой мерзкий смех. Долгий. Бесполезный.
These chestnuts are huge. I wonder what the switch does. It switches on the light. Surprise, surprise.
Нахрен этот смех.
Hello?
Hello there, Luminance Lighting Service. How may I help you?
A good friend of mine would like to be back in the limelight.
Who's the lucky guy then?
A large toad, here on stage.
Very well. I can see illuminating this gentleman will be a truly daunting task. This looks like a job for a Limelight Deluxe.
Как я должна догадаться, что вот эти каштаны надо Ой.
Hello?
А, это время.
Yes, please.
This looks...
Давай, давай. Надо запихнуть ему в нос.
Uh-oh. The
Они же,
chestnuts went
блэд,
pretty far up his nostrils.
огромные.
Take your hands off me, human. I got you.
Жуть. О, здорово.
My mind is clear.
Блин, что за приколы?
I was
Что за баги
willing to
странные?
squish you, but the spell that fogged my mind is now broken.
Я тоже так могу.
I will now return to the stream.
Можно я буду озвучивать джаб? Чё себе? Опа. А где ковер? Блин, я профукала момент, когда
Isn't that good enough for you?
Ты столбал уже, блин.
That's
Jerry ignored.
the evil spell nail. That would do.
Так, просыпаемся.
Oh, Jerry? Jerry, where have you been?
Where have I been? The three of us were in the dark tunnel. And then
Oh,
I was about to say...
Oh, friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
Hey! What's going on here? Where did Plato go?
Unfortunately, Plato, the clumsy amphibian,
Oh, really?
he broke all his frog legs on an oak while being forced to deliver Jerry Hazelnut.
Hey, look who's here.
Spotted.
Maybe he can help me. Hey, a four-leaf clover.
Clover. Like
It's
clover.
firmly nailed to the ground. There's no way I...
Don't you touch me.
Blinded by the goal's insane...
I don't...
Wait. Oh. Just one moment. Head hurt or...
A little.
Ha!
Another one of those weird...
Which, this time around, was indeed...
Really?
Yes.
Really? I...
Really, really.
But that's...
The most beautiful...
No, I didn't mean that.
The fine leather, the sophisticated cut...
I mean...
The fact that the top hat was much bigger than Jerry's own frustrated the silly boy so...
Ah,
Clear case of top.
some sandbags hanging there.
Oh, faith be Gorra. This reminds me of the famous Irish strongest 10 bulls. He always had punch, but they weren't filled.
No? What? How odd. There's a tear.
The silly boy felt himself...
There's something behind it. I can't ride in it with...
Ну, у нас есть лость.
Right. Dick...
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Do you really want to know how deep that...
Excuse me?
You're about to uncover?
Fine by me. A lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so...
Заманал, да, согласна.
The Curse of Zaroff, Act 2. Let's see. Without hesitation, Jerry accepts the leprechaun's gold and in return gives up his hopeless fight. He ceases to live?
Так, стоп. Чек. Кнопка. Хрен начал. Боже,
Oops.
No, ouch.
странно.
I'm sorry. I think I ruined...
Ouch. Oh no. Me gold. Me gold.
There! Now I can reach the top hat.
Ha!
Интересно,
Jerry's leech
почему он
trap
говорит
is sprung,
«ми»?
and he steals the poor leprechaun's much
Это
more
какая-то
elegant
форма?
top hat.
I just want to get out of here.
Dirty thief!
Well, who cares?
Подлый вор был год назад. Я его прошла без единого убийства и окружения я упала. Вообще шок, да?
Me poor gold. Me gold. My... nothing but worthless plastic chips.
Curses.
By all the schnatty, if it isn't. Young
Чё у него
Jerry,
глаза
the
такие?
plumber. Looks like you're rid me of my delusion. Thank you ever so much. Should I turn someone into a sheep to stop this man?
No, no, no!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. And O'Donnell doesn't like to be beholden to any
Оу,
hail and rain.
Thanks, Mr.
The curse I was under it, I'm going, and O'Donnell is born for freedom. You...
таки. Ого, собираю.
The land of volcano. What a beautiful place to just give up.
Hey,
I'm a fox.
Что такое?
Kitsuna.
Кицуля.
You are trapped in a human's body.
But
Humans and foxes can never be.
but if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
Ой, он еще и
Even
держит
if that
её.
were the case. Why?
I tried to change.
You may wish to be a fox again, but I shall protect.
Please help me.
I shall heal you. Or
Kitsuna. Another one of those nails.
A completely...
Oh, stop it already. My mum always says the guardian's in the...
I will bite.
I had better keep my distance. More posters. Oh, rip.
I smell.
Ой-ой-ой.
I may be blind.
We foxes are dangerous animals.
Oh no, Kitsuna sounds downright threatening. Kitsuna!
Oh.
She can't hear.
Он закрыл
Human and we have. There cannot, and even if there were, biting their flesh.
Great, a new script. The Curse of Zar. Little Jerry.
He kept bothering the foxes incessantly.
Until
Ага.
they grew
Ouch!
Так, ну прекратил быстро.
Louder!
But how? Let's see what happens when I hold this thing against the bell.
My ears!
Сейчас я тоже ёбнусь, походу. Звук ужасный.
I hope she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna?
Jerry,
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Jerry!
Quick, Kitsuna!
You belong.
Эх,
I will always be.
And Jerry's sound carrier.
Oh, great. This... Kitsuna? Are you alright?
Jerry,
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
but if a human accepts a fox,
You may wish to be a fox. I shall. Oh,
Kitsuna, don't listen to him. He will keep you
Jerry, why don't I will always.
I know, and that's a good... You are...
I am. Foxy.
Young Jitsu, I am but a blind. I owe you. Be a friend.
Прикольная же деваха.
Friendship removes the nail.
Ice everywhere. And the wind is...
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on earth.
Vacate.
That, cheering loudly, he...
Jerry on the rock! I'm beginning to think you don't care about me.
Mister, he's the only thing. But you...
Yes, please...
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur!
Amateur.
Now, where were we? The mighty polar whale broke through the ice behind Jeremy, and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
You have made, you even advanced, but it is time to let go. Join me.
That is the eye of the polar whale. And he looks...
And it's no wonder Jerry
It looks like he's... Ice flows and water is...
Jerry was fascinated. The sight of its icy wave.
Ugh, can't reach. There's no way I'm going to...
The nail.
Just cut. I know this nail. It's evil, just...
But... Now you listen up, miss...
No, the nail...
Woohoo!
Quiet!
Jerry!
Ice flow.
Jerry,
Great, another...
The magnum opus of the fantastic
Magnum
Zaroff.
opus?
A first-class...
The title is... The Curse of...
A master...
Jerry was at the North Pole. It was...
Just like real...
Jerry was snowed in and frozen. Everyone was happy about that.
В каждом акте
What
умирает.
a beautiful ending.
Это подразумевает, что он
Tragic.
все-таки выживает когда-то, да?
Christmas tree. Mum always bakes delicious mince.
The young boy's yearning for the familiar... It painfully reminded him of the fact that it...
This is just low.
The curse and all that is all right, but
Disgusting!
Да, шутки про мамку тут нет.
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better if I take... A gigantic candy cake.
Jerry couldn't resist. He had to...
И
You
прилипнуть
just
на
want
всю
my
жизнь,
tongue
да?
to freeze to the thing.
Exactly. Finally, you've let this go right ahead.
No.
No.
I'm going to save the cake for later.
Я съем его попозже.
Oh, the boy!
Quiet!
Ho ho ho! Now I have a very festive fishing rod. I bet this is how Santa fishes. You know, I bet if Santa ever goes ice fishing, he'd take pride.
The polar whale had taken the bait and dragged the wimpy boy down into the icy depths.
Just a cable.
Ah, that's...
Electric!
Yes, that's it. A wick...
That's about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck.
Yes, exactly.
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old to create your heart. The cable loops back there to... Wait, why am I saying back there?
Это
I'll just
волшебство.
pull on the
Магия.
cable. Hey, look! I see. Looks like the fan's direction can be changed.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would chop up your delicate fingers.
Baloney.
That is... Thank you.
No, no, no!
Our night, but many. You...
But I'm nothing but...
Hands that off!
I'm way too small.
That is...
Woohoo! You can do it, Jerry!
Quiet! We believe in you! Go, Jerry!
I shall now dive home. Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
Be strong, Jerry.
I will stop Zarov. I will stop him.
Curses. No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail. He realized that this was all just a... He understood that he was...
But...
Because it was his dream.
But you can't.
The unfriendly man...
Congratulations.
And was suddenly much nicer.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry.
The...
Ladies and Jerry! Encore!
And finally... Jerry woke up.
No. No! This is impossible!
На Распутина похож.
We're back in the clearing.
The audience?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them.
Why?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious.
А,
They
это
could
белочка.
forget their way back in their blind rage.
Это была белка, охренеть.
And
Что
then-
такая высокая
Then
выше
they would
всех?
just become empty
Так, нет, стоп,
spirits
это не
haunting
белка.
the dreams of others.
Белка справа, а это
Дама.
рогатый.
Watch
до сих
out,
пор
Jerry!
стоит. Что за фигня? Кто это? Вообще не помню.
It came from over
Ты
there.
что, хочешь, чтобы я с тобой
Здорово.
подралась, что ли?
You,
Что, на
calm down the
кулаках?
dreamers.
Ну, давай, давай. Говорят, этот бой
I'll
не
take care of
обязательный.
Zara.
Можно
But
пропустить.
Jerry!
He's right.
Я думаю,
You
попробуем,
can sing, can't
наверное.
you?
Well, yes, but...
Прикольный трек. Ух ты. музыка. Давайте батл.
Now where did Zarov...
You defeated the lizards, removed the nails. The Marquis chose you well. Now, show me what you're made of, tree walker.
Jerry, defend.
Лучше дефенд, подожди. Какого цвета? Фиолетовый. Сейчас, секунду. Кто тут волшебник? Я тут волшебник. Говорят, черный гость нужен. Это что такое?
Excellent. You repelled his spell with the nail and rendered it harmless. Zarov lost one of his spells.
Зелень на зелень, давай. Зеленый, серебряный гвоздь. Как мы просто. А если бы я ничего не делала, он что, по мне бы ударил?
Well done. You repelled his spell. Zarov has only...
Ты лошары, конечно. Маленький ребенок знает столько же заклинаний, сколько и ты. Еще он добрый.
Excellent. Now Zarov has only one remaining spell.
Логики вещей. Ага, праздники. Ой, Маркиз. Там его дух.
You took everything I had. For this I shall...
You did it, Jerry. Zarov used his magic against you and lost.
I didn't mean to do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
Who's the boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zarov did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
Who is he? What does all this mean?
The great Zarov. One of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him. Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist. He was one of us, a magician. Zaroff was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he was just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zaroff and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zaroff became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, and helped wherever help was needed.
То есть ты был добрым малым, что случилось?
They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them. And when it did, the Marquis was the first to start doubting the ideals of the tree walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world from whence he came. He took away his ability to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him.
Оказался у древа.
Zaroff became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the great Zaroff, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zaroff fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. And when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium squamata, the lizards. With its false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members of the Consortium. They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zaroff's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One.
He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had trained Zaroff. I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zaroff entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker. He set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zaroff. He answered your call. The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zaroff now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zaroff. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father. As though through a revolving door, the Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds, and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor.
Обалдеть.
An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first tree. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker, more than the first tree of Mousewood needing Jerry's help. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, the Marquis slowly turned and lifted his hand as if to wave goodbye.
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you,
came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree. And the boy knew the Marquis, the tree, he would remember him. When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the Treetop Festival, the celebration of friendship and courage, was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training, in honor of the tree walker, Jeremiah Hazelnut, the rabbit's apprentice. I love the Treetop Festival. I come here every year. I have this magic premonition that you will not be the last apprentice the people of Mousewood acknowledge in this fashion.
Isn't this a grand table? We put it together yesterday in a hurry.
very stylish boys.
And it was great fun too.
Yes, diligent work is fun.
You again?
Not on duty then?
No, Penny is now the Crow Scout. He has to stay away from the cannon now. A few nights ago, he shot blow-nuts at the town. I knew there was something wrong with him.
Poor Penny.
Isn't this a grand table? We put
Very.
and it was
Yeah.
you.
Mr. Spitzbait, what are you doing here?
Well, I heard that in your honor they were holding the Treetop Festival earlier this year. So, naturally, I turned right around and came back. You must tell me all about your adventures.
And you tell me about